everybody. This is my 1965 Blackface vintage Champ Amp that I'm going to put a 3-prong plug on. It's kind of dangerous with just the 2-prong that came with it. So let's get right to it. Here's some of the tools you're going to need. Gonna need a multimeter. Gonna need a jumper with alligator clips so you can discharge the filter cap. There's the cord I'm going to be using to replace the other cord with. And this is some various tools that I'll be using. And of course I had to have a soldering iron. Okay, I hope you can see this. That's what the back looks like. Get your Fender speaker in there. Let me turn a little light on here. A little better in here. Okay, first thing we're going to have to do is take out, there's a cover on the front they're going to take off. We got to take these 4 screws out. 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's do that right now. Just going to show you that this is what happened to it. Somebody put tape around it. So that's not a good thing. Still, it's the 2-prong. It's very dangerous. That's what we're doing here, is trying to put the 3-prong on. So anyway, that's what we're changing out. So let's go ahead and take the cover off here. Basically, just take these 4 screws out and put them in a good place. All 4 screws off, it's going to come off, so get ready for that and take that off. Now the next step, we're going to take off these right here. These are holding the chassis in. It goes through the chassis and underneath. So, well, let me show you something here. Once you get them started, if you'll notice, like even over here, they're loose, but they won't come out. You're wondering why they're not coming out. It's because they actually have a locking nut under there. Let me show you on this side too. Go. This one's a little looser. I've got them started. Underneath here, you're going to literally grab that nut and hold it into place while you unscrew it from the other side. So that's what's holding it. Getting this off. And like that. So just lift up like that. I just put these nuts back on it just to make sure that they don't go anywhere. So now, anyway, we do the same thing to the other side. Also, you want to take this out. This is a keeper that keeps the cord in place. But you'll take that out because you don't want to remove the chassis and that be in place. Now, with that out of place, you can actually pull this chassis right out real carefully. Okay, never reach up inside the chassis until we discharge. That's what we're going to do next. It's going to discharge the chassis. All right, now I have the Champ Amp turned over. Turn the chassis over backwards. And what I'm going to do is go ahead, watch this filter cap. Don't get near it. Anyway, push down here. It's a spring loaded, so you take that off, and then this right here, you just move it in circular motion. This is 12. That's a Mullard. The Mullard 12 AX7. So put that away. Next we get the 6V6. Just in a circular motion like this. Six V6 GT. And then we'll take the rectifier tube, same way. It's a 5Y3 G2 rectifier tube made by RCA. Anyway, that's the rectifier tube. That's out. Now, we're going to discharge this amp so we can work on it. Okay, pin number 1 on the first tube, which is your 12AX7. So we're going to discharge it from. And to give you a better idea where we're at with the far edge over here. So I'm going to use an alligator clip to ground it to the chassis. The transformer screw. And then pin 1. Start for a little while. Okay, anything, you can go to any of them, like pin 1. After you did it to pin 1, ground it to pin 1. We're going to check for voltage to make sure that we don't have any voltage above 10 volts. Put your meter on DC. I'm going to go from a ground to that. We're going to go across the filter cap. No voltage. Of a Fender 65 Blackface Champ Amp. Filter cap, from just looking at it, it doesn't look like it's bleeding or anything. Or leaking. None of them look like they're leaking. Actually look pretty good shape there.